Mad Kid. What's good? Okay, Mad Kid lighting her blizz on up. Let's get it. Mad Kid lighting her blizz on up. Yo, Mad Kid, man. How you feeling today?
Okay.
You alright?
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah.
We've been missing... Not... Yo, you know what happens? It's been times where... We'd get 2-3 topics in, and we get 2-3 topics in, motherfucking Mad Kid. Me and Mad Kid might start arguing or beefing, and then we don't even finish the rest of the topics. Y'all niggas get an hour and a half of like deep and dynamic. At least I feel like from my side, like relationship, ins and outs, real life experience type shit, whatever, right? And we might be missing shit. A lot of times we miss our actual title, bro.
Yeah. Or we get into one topic and just start roasting a lot.
The roasting. That does occur. The roasting does occur, and that's ugly. A lot of backlash on YouTube come from that shit, too. People be like, yo, it's not even we sticking to the topic.
It's just conversation.
Yeah, weed. That shit ain't that good, boy.
What? She's smoking it.
Anyways, check it, right? Being strong when you're broken. When you hear that, what are you thinking about, man? Oh, what you said? Oh my God, the gang is back and better than ever. Yo, when I get to the levels that I need to get to as far as talking to all the people in the world, and they make a cartoon about me, not no bullshit ass like Fat Albert or no suckery, McDuckery. What the fuck is you laughing at, man?
No,
I'm talking about...
think Fat
like,
Albert.
alright, you don't think Fat Albert was bullshit? Fat Albert was bullshit?
No, I'm just saying you don't fit in that description. It's more of a
now, you know how they try to make the fake cartoony nigga, like when they start me in the hood portion of the cartoon, but anyway, in the beginning of that, they could be like, oh my God, the gang is back and better than ever! I'm trying to make my sister corny shit, she ain't get it.
No, I know what you're saying, but that would be the
nigga,
thing.
my shit gonna be more like X-Men mixed with the Thundercats mixed with what's that shit?
You don't want it to be corny, so I went off with your corny. Like the ending would be like.
That wasn't corny.
But the ending of it, that's what I'm saying. Like the little sounding, that's what I was doing because you said it was corny, so I was doing corny. I went over your head.
Nah, yo, Magic, man, we supposed to have that right. I don't know why Jimmy Sings is the only thing coming up for that, bro. I don't know. I mean, I don't know why that's the only thing coming up for that. But you know what? That might be what we need to have on the podcast. We're going to fix it though.
Born in the 80s, crack baby.
Don't doubt me, man. I promise, man. Like, I'm really going to get my act together. But also, don't believe nothing that Mad Kid said, in the beginning of this shit as well. Alright? Mad Kid, I told you was gonna be doing a lot of carrying of the show today, man. Don't look at me with craziness in your eyes, gang.
What?
Yeah, go ahead. Talk about it. Do your thing.
Talk about what?
I asked you, Mad Kid, I said, yo, being strong when you're broken. When you hear that, what is it saying to you?
A lot. No, I'm gonna explain it.
Okay.
As a black woman, we got taught to just be strong. Be strong. But sometimes it'll be like, I'm broken. I want to be weak. Why do I have to be strong all the time? Everything is put on my back a lot. Like growing up and stuff like that. They'll be like, oh, you'll get through it. Be strong. Like, what the fuck is strong? Because I'm weak right now. Is my weak my strong? I'm not sure. Like, it's just so undecided for me. Like, I don't even know, like, what is strong, but half the time that they told me I was strong, I felt like I was weak. I needed help. I needed guidance. I needed all the above. I needed to learn love. I needed this. I needed so much. In life, it was like, oh, no, you good. You got it. Be strong. What? No, I'm not. No, I don't have anything. I'm fucking lost and confused.
Very well spoken, man, kid. Very well spoken. I you know what? I think especially when you younger and you feel broken, that shit is just overwhelming. But like, what's breaking you? Is your mistakes breaking you? Like what? Yo, whenever you felt broken, if you on the stream watching right now, keep it real. We do keep it real over here. Somebody always put some real shit in the chat. Like, but when you get broken, right? Like, what is it that actually broke you?
Not knowing, not having the knowledge of things.
Speak up, make it.
I said not knowing and not having the knowledge of things, like certain things in life. Like, damn, why nobody taught me this shit?
Make it getting sad off rip, and
it's not. Yeah. It's not sad. It's the truth. Like, nobody.
The truth can't be sad.
Yeah, it could be sad, but I'm just saying, like, nobody taught me shit. It just was like, go ahead and get through it. Learn by yourself.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I'm a fuck up, so you gonna just make me fuck up so many times. Learn by myself. I don't even know how to start. Where am I getting this from? I'm observing shit that then you say that's bad, but this the only thing y'all put me to, bad things. So I'm about to start observe this shit and try it the only way I know.
But coming from, yo man, if you come from like impoverished neighborhood, like that's how it's about to happen for you.
Yeah.
Whether your parents just don't give a fuck, or whether your parents don't give a fuck, or whether or not that you just a occupational orphan. Like your parents is working so hard where like they only got time to do their job. They don't really got time to teach you shit. You really learning that shit at school and the streets and all that up, TV, whatever. But yeah, that shit can have you. But a lot of times you don't know till you make the mistake.
Yeah.
So when you make the mistake, now you start to feel broken. And I think that's what sayings like let your mistake be a lesson come into play. But after a while, people making mistakes, you start to consider yourself to be your mistakes. So then you hear people saying shit like, you are not your mistakes. And sometimes that be like the motivational, inspirational speaking shit, but that shit just true. Like, especially if a lot of your mistakes, it was a guarantee you was going to make because you ain't had the information, but you had to go through a process, right? Perfect example of that is like training for like any high level, like say military service. Say you want to be a Navy SEAL or like some real special forces shit. And it's just time for you to learn some shit and you got to just repeat it and you're going to make a mistake and somebody going to be on your ass and blah, blah, blah. And that kind of, I thought you passed it to me. My bad. I seemed thirsty on the stream. Let me say some dope shit so I don't seem thirsty no more.
I was passing it to you.
Oh, okay. Good save, man. Kid Sprinkle McDinkles. Talk to me. So look, right. At some point, like mistakes just can't really define you. A lot of people will say that like they get broken in fucking like relationships, but what is it if you get broken in your relationship though? Like what would that actually be considered though? Like, and not really like a broken heart. So maybe I should say like what it feel like to me, like being strong when you broken at, right? Like here, like I counted in ways like this. So I was talking to Deuce the other day and we was talking about like groups. And it's like, yo, bro, whenever you actually join a group with a name, they got rules, shit can start to get tricky, right? Like, yo, I'm going to get down with this group and the rules is you can't like these people or you can't eat this or you got to believe this or you got to go along with this and then shit get tricky, right? So, like, a lot of times you giving up your identity. So I joined the group before and kind of gave up my identity. You know what I'm saying? Where you could get like judged based off the group, based off your affiliation type shit. And fucking like, so that shit like I was broken in that. But now like that made me capture my individuality in a whole different way. That made me be me through any type of storm, through hell and high water. Like, you know what? Like, cause all the shit that I never agreed with shit, I been just didn't agree with shit. And then when time came for it to, you know what I'm saying, for me to let the dam up, I was like, I ain't want no water under the bridge. I was like, nah, nigga, like. So I guess, like, because there's multiple ways we could be broken. And sometimes, like, we don't even be putting them together, kind of, I guess. Like, so even, like, talk about, like, because a lot of that shit stemmed from, like, parenting. So, like, I was saying, make it smack. So I was saying, like, yo, and it's her bud. Okay, cool. I was saying, like, yo,
You can clip that, you know.
Oh, my bad. I was going to smoke her shit.
Nah,
I clip your shit, nigga, damn. See how niggas, look, that's real relationship shit, I tell you. Check it, right? Anyway, fucking, so our parents be breaking us sometimes, I guess, like, cause a lot of times growing up, motherfuckers will get the feeling like they ain't loved. And if you get the feeling like you ain't loved though, like what that actually, like what did that feeling actually, how does that actually make you feel? When you get the feeling like you ain't loved?
Searching for love, but don't even really know what love is.
Or like worthless.
Yeah, like that. Like, I ain't shit, so you start to accept anything.
You start to accept whatever. Like, I ain't shit. Or do anything. Because now you get your attention for being not shit. That was like one of the things, that's the thing that broke me too. So now, you see how I be sometimes, I be like, it's been a few times you said shit to me like, I know, like, because we about to have a hard roll, and you be like, I know. You just got your ways with your morals and your principles. You see what I'm saying? And that's because I took the easy, crazy route so many times to get the attention, to get the thing that I wanted, that sometimes I be refusing to go that route now. Like, nah. Like, man, listen, fuck that shit. So I'll be trying to, like, stand on some shit that's impossible. I know it, but it's like, I'd rather stand on that than to stand on some other shit. That shit is a whole different thing. Yo, Caps, man, we know that the joint is broken. Whatever you try to drop right now, it's gonna play trouble. But Magic said that he thought that was funny that it was like that, gang. So being strong where you're broken at is like, how do you even get to that point of having to strengthen it? And some of those ways, like what I was just explaining, for me, it's like, I swear to God, it was loneliness. Nah, I'm not trolling you, bro. Hands free, gang. Whoa. You know what? I would let you express why that shit come, why love coming in many shapes and forms, bro. Because a lot of times that be the type shit that abusers say to me, bro. I'll be like, nigga be like, love comes in many shapes and forms. I'll be like, yo, this nigga is abusive. Like, and like, what's harder? Say you abusive to your woman, right? What's harder for you to say, I'm abusive, or I might not love her the way I think I love her, at least, or damn, I might not know how to love. Because a lot of times that's what the issue is, right? I might not know how to love. So rather than a person saying they made a mistake sometime, a person to just be like, well, you know, this is just the way it is. Take me as I am type shit. Yeah, abuse ain't good at all. When it's abuse, like, abusing anything is not good. We know that. But some people, it's hard for them to say, like, what the actual scenario is, bro. Oh, shout out to my guy, Approving him in the building. Approve this the podcast. Approve probably seen the podcast a few times. I don't know. He probably seen Wind Down before. Cause we on episode 30 technically. What you gonna say, Mike?
I wasn't gonna say nothing.
But you know, in the first iteration of this, we was doing a little bit different. I was like just straight reacting to a video and shit. I don't believe in putting hands on someone. I do. And hold on, let me take that back. I think I'd be vastly approaching not believing in it. Wasn't I saying some shit like, I was talking about the stand your ground shit, right? And You remember what I was talking about when I was like, so I'm the kind of person right now, say you in the right to do violence to somebody, right? Say you get in the right. Like you are right now, the Lord permits you to do violence to them, right? And you could get away with it. Does that necessarily mean you should do it? Like say you could read the threat enough to understand that like, man, go ahead, right? But it's the threat there that says you could get busy. In those moments, the majority of my life, I've been someone that might take advantage of that. Yeah, depending on the situation, bro. But say somebody is really not a threat to you. Say it's mano y mano, it's another man. But you know you could probably subdue him, get this shit over with. Do you really attempt to knock him out for the gram? You get what I'm saying a little bit? Or no? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I like to do a lot more thinking on that, like, because, like, sometimes it be a fucking inner rage in you where you broken. Some shit like that. You might be 100% right, Cops. But you see, like, I'm just at the stage in my life where I could get to that point and admit it. Like, you know, like, I would like to, because, bro, it's been times when I felt justified in doing some shit. And then, like, I wasn't sure if I was trying to do it for my reputation, for other than, like, defending myself. And, I think, man, like, if you a human, bro, and you care about others, bro, and you have any kind of empathy, and you gotta check that, man.